Hello. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to get started with Tinkercad. Let me show you my teaching window here. What you see here is a screen with a mouse, with the keyboard, and some notes that if I need to type something, I'll type it here so that you can easily know what I'm talking about and maybe give definitions and so forth. And here is the window with Tinkercad. Now, later on, when I start showing you how to manipulate the objects and everything on the Tinkercad screen, you have to be able to know which key to press and know which button on the mouse to press. So that's why I have those windows. But for now, let's just get started with some basics. Alright, so to create a new design, I'm going to click on the Create New Design button by going over to the this blue button here and then clicking the left button of the mouse. And this sends me over to my work plane. Now, the next lesson, I'll give you more details about this work plane here. But for now, know that this is the surface where you're going to be working. Alright, so the first thing Tinkercad does is Tinkercad creates a random name for the design. The first thing you should do when creating a new design is to name your design. To rename your design, click on the name of the design and type in what you want to call your design. So that here's the name that Tinkercad assigned to it. Now, it's a random name. It's not going to make any sense. It just gives random words. This says Fantabulous Walt. It doesn't really mean anything, but it has to give it a name. So if you don't rename it, that's what it's going to be called, but it doesn't really make any sense. So I'm going to click on this, and then it highlights the name and allows me to change the name. So I'm going to call this my first design, and then make sure you press the enter key to save that name. Now, if you're using a PC, you have the enter key in the keyboard. If you're using a Macintosh, it will say return instead of the enter key. All right, now to get back to your Tinkercad homepage, you're going to click on this Tinkercad dashboard icon. They call it a dashboard. Some people call it a home page, but we'll click here with the left button of the mouse, and that takes me back to my dashboard or my home page. Now, here's the design I just created. Now, it's blank. I didn't actually drag anything over or put any shapes in there, so it's just a blank box, but it has the name My First Design. Now, if I want to tinker that design, in other words, if I want to edit it, you click the Tinker This button right here with the left button of the mouse, and it will load that design. Okay. Now, if I'm just going to drag one of the objects over just so you can see how it saves it. I'll drag this box. I'm going to click the left button of the mouse and hold the left button while I'm dragging the box over to the plane, and then I'll let go of the left button of the mouse and drop it where I want it. Now, I'll get more into what all this means later with this pop-down box, but I'm just going to save what I have. It's going to still be called My First Design. I can change that name again if I want to, but I'll leave it as My First Design. Now I'm going to click the Tinkercad dashboard icon and go back to the dashboard or the home page again. And then here's what I saved, and it's going to give you a little thumbnail view of what you saved. All of your designs are listed on this home page. Now, if I decide I don't want that design anymore, I can click on this little gear icon in the upper right corner of the box, and I can do different things, but if I just want to delete it, I just click delete, and it'll give you a confirmation. You click the little red button if you want to delete it, and then it will go away. And that's pretty much it for getting started. In the next lesson, we're going to go back and create a design, and I'm going to show you how to do a lot more interesting things, and you'll find out how much fun Tinkercad really is.